Spear. No, spear. Wait, no, we were doing the 8 thing, so I do need these. I need the fist. Because we were going to try to get the 8 heat. And I was going to raise it to 10. Just so that we could, get into the one thing. The doors in the second area. Because it's only 2. So I'll add... Just don't get hit, forehead. Almost 50%. Not bad. All foes have higher life totals. No, I remember that being really bad. Tight deadline. I want to see how long they are. I want to see how long it takes me to complete the level. Did you say you're gonna get 8 feet? What? 8 feet. 8 feet.
Without me, nephew, I'm here, so let's go bust you out, much like a raging river through a frail little dam.
So if you look down in the bottom left, you see it pauses during dialogue. Does it pause during choices? It does. Cool. Woo! Couldn't agree more. Did I swap the game chat?
The ocean's fury.
Right off the bat. 8 feet? Yeah, 8 feet.
Let's see you avoid this.
Let's see if I've still got it.
Who did it? Muzi, thank you for the rate of 5. Hello. How are you? How was your stream?
Simple.
Keith. How was your stream? Into Hades now? Cool.
Your time.
Sick. Fuck.
Should be useful.
Can someone shout out Muzi, please?
All set.
Sick. There you go, Trail. Oh, are you, did you see Ryder doing it or something? You wanted to do it yourself? Or is it just a coinky thing? Ba-dum bum, ba-dum bum bum bum. Okay. On the 4th Cold Steel? Is he on a different one? I just know that it was Trial of the Cold Steel. I don't know more than that. I don't even know what the games are. I just know they're anime.
Mine.
Did that one too slow. Cold. Was telling me I had to play the first one, so I hope you guys started the stream soon. Well, I didn't know that he was doing the first one. It looked pretty new.
You stabbed me.
Sick.
You are entirely too young to have had meaningful experience with loss, young Zagreus.
The fuck?
Pray to me that you never have to learn.
What the fuck? Yo, You're too young to have a death in the family. Come on. Come on. You can't, there's no way that you could have experienced mourning. You're too young. There's no way. What the fuck? Nah. That dash is pretty good. Life.
You're nothing.
Ow.
Keep them coming.
Oh hey. He's legitimately camouflaged. I lost out on my thing. Room is too large. Excuse me, what is this noise that I hear in my eardrum? Oh, it's this. Nah. Morning totally doesn't affect you. Nah, not at all. He's too young. Fucking boomer Demeter over here telling me what I can't or can't feel. Like, come on. Need more damage. That's the second trap that I've stepped in. Really? I was one punch off. Man, I'm getting unlucky with these fucking Hermes runs. No, I'm not doing it this run. I can't.
Where now?
The streaming disc? I miss it all? What do you mean?
Here.
That. Young people don't know what feelings are. Mourning isn't a thing. Eh. What do you mean you missed it all, Spawn? Did you finish Metroid? No. Taking a break. Getting on my nerves. Sure.
I can use this.
This is a chill run. This is a nice chill run.
You again.
In the Christmas spirit. Really? It's out already? There's a fucking strong boy here. What do you mean it's out already?
Time to fix
Getting
these
unlucky, dude. I don't like that. I'm doing the claws.
Power.
Only about halfway down the timer. Oh, it's getting hit. On it. Look at these baby Christmas. Well,
Got me.
Already.
well, yeah, you put in the flame wheels. I wasn't expecting it. And I got hit by that. Wow, I got fucked. I get no reward this time around.
Bye.
This has been a bad run, but it's okay.
Oh, that's it?
It's fine.
Strength of the centaurs.
Oh,
Fishing point there.
oh, it even pauses during fishing. High quality.
There. I caught one.
I'm glad. How's audio, chat? Is it too quiet?
Hope I didn't keep you waiting,
Like
ladies.
so.
Check it out, sis. The god of trash is here.
Hey, that's
Get
me.
to work. Take this. Piece of trash.
Hey, that's me.
Bleed. That's it. No.
There we go. Hard up the voice, the volume a little bit for the voices. Noted. I'll do the boost.
She won't like this.
And there we go. Is the screen not totally captured? No, it's not.
At least the Fury sisters are on better terms.
Now it is. You were totally right. Sure.
This one. Let's go up.
Next.
Love that sulfur.
Oh, it
smell.
adds on 9 minutes. Oh, that's cool. So it's an
Just need to get from
additive
here
thing.
Across all that.
It doesn't, it's not 9 minutes per. It's 9 minutes, then whatever's left gets added on. Okay, that's not that bad. Not that bad at all. Might get a little rough at the end. Like the very, very end. Depending on how long it takes us to find the stack.
It's Hermes.
It's you, boss. That's good. But you're
Yes,
standing
me.
still. That's bad. Let's get you up and moving about again. All right?
All right. Well, that's the one.
Get me out of here.
I get stuck on Elysium in this game. The enemies are so tough. It's definitely the hardest area.
Oh, you look positively famished, hon. Here, let me help you with that.
Thanks. Oh, whoops. Whoops. Yeah. Nectar.
You got it. Farewell,
Cheers.
Your Majesty.
Hermes again? Double Hermes? What is happening? I fat fingered. Out of time. There we go.
Something.
little boost. More dodge chance is good. Bonus damage from bonus speed, though. Ooh, that's the one.
Let's go, let's go.
So let's go. Is there one over here too? No, I'm crazy. I just wasted time. That's fine. Oh, hey. I did not waste time. I did not waste time at all.
Wretches of the Underworld, take him.
Oh, that's gonna be hard. Alright.
You already failed.
Yeah, I'm bad. Yeah, I'm bad.
Oh well.
Athena. Got the Taurus boy, Asteria, and Elysium. I was proud of that. Yeah, they're pretty rough. Elysium is definitely the hardest area. You get used to it, mostly. Hey Maker, how you doing?
Goddess Athena.
Cousin, I grow angry merely thinking of your situation. May what power I can offer be of service as you struggle towards your fate.
Situation. Less trap damage is nice.
The shield of light.
Darkness, I guess. Elysium, more like Elysium stock. Uh-huh. We can go with, yep. That wrong, you fucking. Oh, I was supposed to read it a certain way? Okay. That's what would have made it better? Alright. Alright, yep. Life. Give me that extra 25. Mark. Lisa yuck, not Lisa stuck. I read Elisa suck. So.
Woof.
Yeah.
We'll have to catch up some other time, Ernie, as I'm in a bit of a rush.
Fucking? No, I'm not. I just realized that Grace had a specific line for this heat level where he says I'm in a bit of a rush. That's kind of cool. fine.
Oh, damn it.
Didn't mean to do that. Learning has been vanquished. Next. Reroll, please. I don't have enough anyways. I was gonna try to get my death defiance back, but I don't have enough anyway, so it wouldn't have saved me. Wouldn't have been able to do anything with it.
Another day or night in paradise.
Another day or fishing spot in paradise. Chow, what's your opinion of fishing in games?
Fish. Caught me a carp.
How long has it been since you cleaned under the pads of the Arctic 7?
Just need to
Do
storm.
you
my
really
way
want to
through
know the
eternal
answer to that
paradise.
question? Do you really want to know? I don't think you do. I don't think you do know. Yeah, sure. I don't think you do. Never, not once. I didn't know I was supposed to.
Olympus, I accept this message.
This one. This one.
Long spears.
There we go. Slowly whittle down this one single enemy they threw at me. Butterflies. Honestly, putting on the ear pads in my headphones is so hard that I just clean the ear pads every night and take them off and never take them off. I don't give it a try and see how disgusting it is. How would you even clean them? I don't even know how I would go about doing that. Also, big follows. These are both kind of bad.
All tuned up.
Gonna get going. I won't even joke about that. Just don't. Internet theft is no joke. And then just imagine that one kid like doing looking at the computer, smiling, nodding, and then giving the thumbs up. You know what I'm talking about. You know the one. Well, doing that one. Never pass up Artemis.
You and me.
I should have passed up Artemis. Nice.
You seem particularly light on your feet there, Zacharias. I'd figure Hermes himself was speeding you along, except I've not seen him about in been a while, really.
So you know, it's Wednesday. I was born today. Why don't I have it on my calendar? Why didn't my Alexi alert me? Why don't I have it on my calendar? Hang on, let me go put it on my calendar. Let me go do that. Let me put it on my calendar. What is today? The 2nd? Ice Maker made 4. Okay. Hang on. I told you how to clean the crevice. Hang on, I'm celebrating a birthday right now. Hang on. December 2nd is my birthing day. Is that why you're the Ice Maker mage? Is that why? Hang on. Hang on, it's broken. When I was born, I brought 17 snowmen. Snowstorm. Oh. Let's see what I want to see. Ice Maker made. Ice Maker made. Did you know that, I think you're 28? I never asked. How old are you? I think you're 28. Is that dead wrong? How old are you? How old are you now? I never asked. How old are you? I think you're 20. That might be dead wrong. I think it's 25. 25? 27? I was in the ballpark. 27. 27 years ago. Is your porn music? Damn right. 27 years ago. This day. What'd you say? 6:12? 6:12 a.m. The sun just started to peek over the horizon, over the snow-trodden land. Your mother looked out the window and then popped out. But that's not the important part. The important part is what happened 9 months prior. 9 months prior, your mother went out into said snow-trodden land. Would it have been snowing? When would that have been? That would have been what? 5. So that would have been April. What's the 5th month? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. May. I was one off. In May. So should it have been snowing in May? No. Was it snowing in May? Damn right. The snow-trodden land. You were looking. Your mother was out in the snow-trodden land, playing in the weird snow in the middle of spring. And that day, she made 17 snowmen. One of those 17 snowmen was your father. We don't know which. We don't. It was a very weird time. It was a weird party. It was very cold. We don't know which one of those 17 snowmen is your real father, but one of them is. And your current father is not. It's not your father at all. It's one of those 17 snowmen. We don't know. And then 9 months later, he plopped out, and as your mother looked out that window of that snow-trodden land, you seen all 17 snowmen standing on the horizon. All 17, looking through the window, proud. And this is a celebration of that moment. So anyways, Hades. What about cleaning out my thing? What was about cleaning out my thing? UX is constantly falling out her ears because God hates us. I don't believe in that. Earwax, not God. I mean that too, but you know. Put your finger between the foam and cover the speaker. I'm gonna do that later. I don't want to do that right now. So all 17 snowmen thought the child was theirs because no one really knows. Your mom fucked 17 snowmen? Yeah. You're stronger. Your special is stronger with 20% chance to deal critical damage. Your foes take damage when you're stuck in them dislodged. I'm gonna do this.
Let's hunt some dead.
Key. 3 kings attending the birth of Jesus Christ. More like 17 snowmen. Why do these things look bigger than usual? Damn. Okay. Take that, Jesus. I got 17 snowmen. Take that, Jesus.
You have my gratitude.
Any health effects are more potent for 89 now. That's the one.
Betrayal, little Hades.
Hi, oh hi.
Nephews, you should know better than this. Or perhaps I should. One of us at least.
One of us. Thanks, Uncle Number 2.
Poseidon. Time to win him over.
I think my less damage from traps affects his wave. I'm not sure. 'Cause I think I just got hit by it, but it didn't do anything.
Stay angry. Let us call
Ice
all
theme
that
skills, what?
There, water under the bridge. What say you, nephew?
His new PFP. I can't look at it. I can kind of look at it. Well, I can't look at it. It just asks you. Wacko. Wacko. Wacko Jacko. Boons with knockaway effects also rupture foes. Sure.
What's for sale?
Just had to make sure he wasn't there. Sure.
I'll just take this one.
Poseidon.
Foster sister goddess Demeter, despite her stern approach, she often likes to make good sport of me, nephew. Why, here she is right now.
If you're quite finished blathering, Poseidon, our young Zagreus has more important things to do. He needs your blessings, not your point of view. Don't you, young sprout?
Boomer. 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 You cast moves slowly, piercing foes and 5 strides around it. No. Kind of? I'm gonna re-roll.
Hate to be ungrateful here.
Got the same exact ones. I re-rolled, and I got the same exact one. I'll just take the loot thing. Palm. I'll take the palmy granny.
More strongbows.
Wacko tobacco. The 1-2 wacko. Is it still okay to show people smoking in kids' cartoons? Oh, this room is taking me forever.
You're gone.
I know it was okay, like, when we were kids. Is this still, like, an okay thing?
Power of Olympus.
Used to do the Pyre the bubbles. True. In Animaniacs, Wacko almost said mother. Yeah, but in Animaniacs, that's kind of made to be a nostalgia thing, made for adults. So, you know. Hey, everybody, how you doing? I don't know what I expected. This is why I hate going to bed early. You end up going full nights, getting a full night's sleep and waking up at 4 in the morning. Why'd you wake up at what? What? The only current cartoon I watch is SpongeBob. You still watch SpongeBob? Isn't it, like, bad?
Powered up. Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
Okay. This one's gonna be hard.
Brothers in death! Come, blackguard, and be crushed beneath the raging wheelwork of the Macedonian Tau Lambda once again!
Theseus, you do know you look even more ridiculous than normal wearing that mask. I get the chariot and the unsporting weaponry, but why wear that thing?
This is gonna be hard.
Bah! This blessed mask was crafted by great Daedalus himself. A work of art, and my entitled claim as champion. What has he ever done for you?
Alright, I'm gonna have to pay attention a little bit here, chap. So I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it boosted for you guys. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up, and I'm gonna pay attention, because this is hard. Why does these? Wait, these now has a chariot and dual miniguns. Yup, all the bosses are different for this run. This is gonna be hard. So I'm gonna just shut up and I'm gonna pay attention.
Yes. You shall be imminently overrun, I can assure you, blackguard. Your ground, Hellspawn, and I shall run you down or run you through.
Fuck.
Interesting.
Out of the way, my friend. Listen to that, friend Asterius.
I do not fear you, fiend. Your presence is a stain upon Elysium.
Oh my god. Alright. Not any easier.
Try all you like.
His maniacal laugh.
Would that you too had a chariot, so I could conquer you in racing just as in battle.
Never gotten this far.
Chariot, you filth!
Gods above, lend me your strength.
How now, demon?
Fuck.
Blast you.
my god!
What a find.
Okay. That was hard. Hey, Devil's Lettuce, how you doing? Wow.
Must I send Cerberus to block your path again?
Jesus,
You
fuck,
leave Cerberus
dude.
out of this.
Pretty sure Hades himself is gonna be harder too, though. I'm gonna sell this just to be able to get the Death Defiance back.
One less boon.
Wow, wow.
Even though it would have made
To the
Hades a little
surface.
bit easier.
Check.
So why are they high tech? Yeah, it's a boon. So there's a boon, or not a boon, a heat thing, a punishment that makes every boss harder, just like by chaining them up a little bit. And there's an award for beating a run with 8 heat. So instead of beating the game with 8 heat, I set it to 10. So that's where I'm at. I'm at 10 heat. It's a very, very, very hard run. You can see at the bottom left, there's a timer too. I'm doing Athena. Or not Athena, Artemis. I need him. You can see at the bottom, there's a timer too. I need to beat the run. I need to get to the Satyr sack before that time runs out, and beat Hades before that time runs out. Or I lose. So in other words, I gotta hope I get lucky for this area. Good thing I got rid of that trap thing so that I get hit by that trap. Like, the luckiest thing that could happen is that the Satyr sack is just at the end of here, and I can just feed it to Cerberus and then go fight Hades. Is that gonna happen? Probably not. But you know, you gotta hope. Gotta hope. You know, it did not happen. Just gotta hope that it's not in one of the boss rooms. Usually I ask you guys what room I should do first, but I'm on a time limit. I can't stand there and wait. Buddy, how are you? Enjoying the game? Oh, of course. I'm just struggling a little bit. I've never done it with this much heat. I've only ever done it with like 4. Oh, I'm poisoned. Fuck. Of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah, sure. That's great. That'll be great. It'll be fine. Yep. Definitely doesn't suck. No, I'll be fine. Sure.
You found me, Artemis.
Pause the game. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Sure, a little extra damage. I only have the crit on the one thing, so.
Check the old well.
Well.
Down the chute.
Next. Health. Just do literally everyone except for the bosses until we find it. And then if we land on the bosses, then it's like, well, shit.
What else?
Alright, let me just get hit by literally everything. Let me just get hit by literally every single attack. It'll be fine. Who needs health anyways? Not me. Overrated. Group up. Still don't have enough for a heal. Ooh!
Hey, a satyr sack already. That's better.
I'm gonna die to Hades.
One satyr sack coming right up.
What's up here? Nothing great.
Cheers, mate.
I want your call.
Got anything else?
I want your call. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you so much. I hate that it's the one that's canceled out. Take the fucking sack.
Fang-bearing Cerberus directs all three of its attentions toward the satyr sack.
Get out of here. I'll scratch you when I get home.
Thank you,
I
boy.
promise. Alright, chat. This one's gonna require attention too. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to focus down.
Haven't you had enough?
So, boy, did you ask her about how she came to join me in the Underworld? Did you confirm all your suspicions then?
You didn't drag her down to hell yourself, apparently. You're not going to tell me who did, though I can well imagine. Your brothers got to reign forever on Olympus while you got sent down into the Underworld. So they gave you a consolation prize, didn't they?
You make such accusations knowing next to nothing. Careless as ever. Poseidon had nothing to do with it. He knows even less than you. If you value her existence or your own, you would be wise to keep it that way. And to turn back.
Hey, Ghost Fly, how you doing? That's a good deck. But I don't control the RNG guy.
Now. Darkness.
Fuck.
Darkness. rise from the earth to do my bidding. Darkness. Darkness.
Show yourself, Father.
Fucking boyos. Run.
It's my last chance.
I'd love it if we could get out of this fucking corner!
Darkness.
Comes Riami.
What's wrong, boy?
Like that?
We are not finished. Go back.
I got hit twice by it. I knew I wasn't gonna beat him though. I knew I wasn't gonna.
Oh, Father.
Some guy in Colorado. I don't know, it's just something. It's just human beings doing human being things. The song is so good. Every song in this game is good. Including this one. What? Detail that I appreciate that not all games or shows or movies like dedicate to. Although there's like a light background singer, the only instrument being played is his. That so much. Like in reality, it sounds like there's two. I think they're just guitars. Two guitars playing. But like, it's just him. Like, there's no other like instrument. There's no drum. There's no bass. It's just him, and I appreciate that. If this game doesn't win at least one reward, I'm gonna fucking flip.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where death is our life.
All right, Hypnos.
That's a good little line.
Achilles, sir, you happen to know whether Father authorized the transfer of a Macedonian Tau Lambda chariot to Elysium in recent memory? I ran into the former hero Theseus all joyriding about in one of those.
I know the chariot you mean. It's not just any Macedonian. It's modified, apparently by Daedalus himself. No earthly weapons can do what it does. Though, please don't tell me Theseus put on that mask.
What, you mean the golden matching mask? I saw him wearing it all right. Looked like a proper fool, I thought. What of it, though?
Well, I think that Daedalus would certainly agree. Heard that he fashioned that mask and outfit as a little joke. For someone deeply prideful and well unaware. It must have suited Theseus quite well then, yes?
That it did, most definitely, sir. Poke. And still exactly 7:48.
So now it's 4:30. I'm gonna walk in here. Someday I'm gonna be able to do this fucking quest. Well, that was strange.
Greetings, everyone. Just visiting.
Hey.
Who wants to hear a humorous jest of some sort?
No one? Alright. One day I'll be able to do this fucking quest that happens in there. One day. Hey, I promised I'd pet you. I'm petting you. The new content planned for this game next year? I haven't heard anything.
The many-headed Cerberus is busy thinking of his next savory meal.
Nine or over on everything? What are you talking about? Yes, there's new content coming. Have they confirmed? Okay. I haven't heard nothing. Yeah, I don't know. I can get the lyre.
Here's the fee.
Getting it.
At least we have a backup singer if we need one. Much better.
It's one of the fated things that I'll learn how to play.
Blood
Hi.
and darkness, leave me be, damn you. I've better things to do than occupy your time.
One of the devs got on another streamer's channel and talked to them a bit.
This is not here.
You watch her.
Here's the latest cat, chef.
I don't think I'm in my stream.
Use them wisely, my friend.
I'd gladly suck on her dick. Come on. Sure.
It's a deal. I'll have that nectar.
And then I'll use that to get another diamond. Can I talk to Meg? Yes.
Do you enjoy Orpheus' singing, Nyx? He seems a bit concerned that you might not.
Good night, Sponge. Have a good sleepy. I love you. Mwah! Now I wasn't singing.
I am amenable to
God.
the consonance of his harmonious child.
Don't worry about that.
So that's
You
a
didn't hear
yes.
anything. You didn't hear anything. Nothing happened. I definitely didn't drop anything. You know, nothing to worry about. Suddenly the god of the dead shall make certain attempts to aid the master musician who once failed to whisk his deceased wife. Yeah. I know about that one. Look back. Wasn't there one that was like... Here. The son of the god of the dead shall someday learn to perform music halfway decently through the teachings of a solemn master of art. Learn to play the lyre through training and practice. Yeah.
More decor.
A delicately crafted instrument of music making now resides within the clamor-causing prince's chambers, doubtless fearing, if it could, his heavy-handed touch.
Just slapped his own ass, no worries. What?
Can't be that hard to play, can it?
You'll get it. Hey, there's a little bit of a note there.
Well...
You'll get it. You can do it. Do I have to wait? I might need to do it later. Hey, Orpheus, can you teach me how to play this thing? Hey, can you teach me how to play this thing?
I got myself a lyre much like yours, except I'm absolutely miserable when I try to play. Got any advice?
Oh, why, that's splendid, Zagreus. And I can certainly show you a thing or two. First, the proper posture is important. Here.
Oh.
Now remember to practice the plucking technique which I taught you, and mind your offhand constantly. And above all, continue practicing. The joyfulness is in the practicing itself.
Thanks for the impromptu lesson, mate.
Wait, listen. Oh, that's for the note. Never mind. Can we play? You'll get it. It'll happen. One day. I think they're veering towards speedrunning and being able to control your runs better. Dave who? Dave breaks down crying as Maker's short-term memory loss gets worse and worse by the day. Alright, let's go do a run.
Hey, been waiting over here.
What's up?
Let's see what you can do in terms of hitting me, pal.
Hey, I completed everything in relation to this.
Survive the worst the Underworld has to offer before I can open this.
But I want it so bad. I want to know what it is. But I want to know what it is. Yeah, the deadline wasn't that bad. Let's remove something. I don't need 10. Let's remove... If I remove this, how much less is that? 7, so then I need to add 1. All prices. No. Fuck. I don't really want any of these. Less healing. Just don't get hit, forehead. Remove lasting consequence. Add benefits package. Most armored foes have perks, dangerous traits that vary encounter. Oh, that doesn't sound that bad. Or middle management. Which one is middle management? Oh, that sounds bad. But I'll do this one. Good idea.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Alright, let's die again. Apparently Zag and Skelly are voiced by the same person, and Orpheus when he's singing.
And put your anger into it this time, like so. Or if you've not anger enough for it yet, you'll learn, I promise you.
I've anger enough.
Boop.
Here on Olympus is the opposite of everything about that lifeless squalor you reside in, Zagreus. Fight on and come to us.
I'm working on it. Well, I got lucky.
Divine protection. That's what you get.
Nope, I have reduced healing. Wait, do I? I don't even remember.
More brimstones.
gacha gods are bullying me. That's what you get for playing Genshin. That being said, the RNGs is mocking me as well.
That was the lambent plume.
Getting dodged.
That's a relief.
You have to go through every heat leading up to 8 in order to get the prize. What? Really? So this isn't even gonna get me the prize?
What do we have here?
Dying guys? Hey dying guys, how you doing? Yeah? But that did that answer more specifically. Yeah, no, answer more specifically.
Excellent.
To Dallas. On the bright side, if you quit this run, you'll get Athena first off. Oh, I'm not. Okay. Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. Well, nice to know. Thank you for telling me that.
Hey, been waiting over here.
Well, then fuck this. Get all of this out of here. I don't care about any of this. Get it out of here. I will do extreme measures 1, tight deadline 1, lasting consequence 1. Wait, no. I feel like that'll get bad later on, and it's already 2. If I do that'll be 3 instantly. Yeah! And then I can just add this on later for 4. Yeah!
Let's see what happens.
Commit to the bit.
You
No.
are immortal, boy, but in a manner you can die, as you now understand. A most unpleasant feeling, is it not?
Drugs I took not supposed to be
getting
together.
used to it.
Don't do drugs, I'm crying.
Your struggles have not gone unnoticed, cousin, so take heart. Eternity awaits you once you finally break free.
Which one is hard labor? Cool.
Appreciate the backup.
Now I'll do it. Hit me, baby, one more time. Hello, waifu. Slash husbando.
The earth foretold of your arrival at this very moment, son of Hades, and I have anticipated it.
One day you'll let me do your side quest that allows us to fuck. One day. This affects me negatively because it gives me, it won't give me my dash. I'll do this one. I'll foes deal 20% damage. Oh yeah, I guess. Oh fuck. Yeah, I guess that's not that bad. I did the health one. It was rough. Where they have more health. It was rough.
Never enough.
Can you actually fuck Chaos, or is it a meme? I mean, you can fully romance him. I don't know if it ends with fucking, but you can romance Chaos, and I have him to his max. I can't get him any higher until he gives me a side quest. I already completed one of his side quests, but the other one is to like reunite him and Nyx. exist. I think he's just an omnipotent being. He had to have Yuck. Well, I guess it's weird in mythology. I was gonna say he had to have Yuck if Nyx was born, but it's weird in mythology, so he actually wouldn't have needed to.
Vast riches.
What was that noise? Oh, my thing.
Guess I get a break.
Delicia. I don't have that much money.
You lads again, huh?
Ow. Can you not?
That's what you get.
Easy.
Oh, Sag, I bet you could use a little pick-me-up right about now, and I am here to offer you whichever one you please.
This one.
Strong stuff.
A little resistant.
That's what you get.
Into the ocean and Poseidon is bored. So y'all ever have sex in a pool? Well, guess what? You had a threesome with Poseidon.
New styles for the twin fists.
Effect is 5+ damage for each consecutive hit to a foe. Sure.
There we go.
What's a sex? Who's a sex? My thing just ended right at the end. Come on. I don't have 5, do I? No. Well, that already missed. Don't care. Yeah, this feels like...
The hunt comes down to kill or be killed. Except for us immortals who have to live with our shame. Which is worse?
Probably the be killed thing. Reroll.
Any other blessings, maybe?
There's the one. That's the one. Fuck yeah. Don't need it. The right. Really appreciate your YouTube videos. Oh, okay, hang on. Hang on. I'm so tense, my right nipple is twitching. Alright, what? They don't wanna... There's Zeus on attack is too OP. Really appreciate your YouTube videos. I watched an art supply haul today, and it sounded so monotonous, like she was reading an essay. I turned that shit off. I appreciate you. Alright, hold up. I'll show you. I'll show you. How'd your nipple do that? I don't know what was going on with me. Here, I'll show you. This is the script for gaming last week. You can see how I like organize the sources and all that kind of stuff, right? Right? We're just gonna start. We're just gonna do the Cuphead one, right? So you could read it like, Cuphead's DLC has been delayed for obvious reasons, which means it's now been delayed for 2 years since its original 2019 release date. It'll most likely be out in 2021 or never if the trend continues. You can just read it like that, or even, Cuphead's DLC has been delayed for obvious reasons, which means it's now been delayed for 2 years since its original 2019 release date. It'll most likely be out in 2021 or never if the trend continues. You see how that is? You just put a little pause there, you sound natural. Nearly 14 years later, The World Ends With You is getting a sequel. Nearly 14 years later, The World Ends With You is getting a sequel. The game will be set in the same place, but will be getting a dimensional upgrade while still keeping that comic book style. The game will be set in the same place, but will be getting a dimensional upgrade while still keeping that comic book style. It's just, you just raise your voice a little bit and smile. But so many YouTubers and so many streamers just don't understand that. They don't understand that. That all you got to do is raise your voice a little bit, smile. You don't even got to raise your voice while streaming. You just smile. That's it. And that's why so many YouTubers and streamers sound so emotionless, because they don't have any emotion. You just smile, just talk, just sound like you're having a good time instead of you want to die. You know. Also, hi, Case. How you doing? Thank you for the hood. God, I love the crit damage on Fist so much. Because he hits like 5 times right in a row. So it's 20% chance to crit. But it resets every 5 for every attack. So it's just 5 attacks right in a row, all 20%. Like, oh my god, it's so good. I love it so much. Health. Hello, and oh, hi. You need to be way, way, way happy, and your mouth needs to be way, way, way open. You need to talk. Just act like you are having a conversation. And like you want to have the conversation.
I've got to admit, you're really frustrating, you know, Red Blood. What is it going to take to make you scream,
What, you mean to say Meg never told you? And here I thought you two were close.
Well, we'll find out. I've got plenty of ideas left I've been meaning to try.
Well, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna...
Here.
Whoops. Whoops. Getting me quite a bit here.
My turn.
Yeah, I did pretty bad on this one.
No.
I was distracted.
Ugh, that one. By my birthright.
Okay. Hey Frozen, how you doing? Discord note tell me you were streaming. I don't know why. But like I stream the same schedule every single week. And have been streaming this schedule for like what, 2 months? Going on 3? But for today I've been streaming this time slot for 3 years, 4 years at this point. You should know.
Till next time, Tartarus.
Hey Frozen, how you doing? And also Twade Art, how you doing? know?
This
What's
heat.
up, Doug? Been ending early at 4:55?
I think I'm ready.
You end so randomly nowadays? At 5 o'clock? It's 5 a.m. Sometimes longer. But usually 5 a.m. It's not random. There's thought put into it. The end time is 5.
Come.
Yeah.
Good enough to eat.
Every pause could be the end, though. What? What? No. 7 a.m. That's the old end time. I pulled it back because it just doesn't work. Can't sleep, but I don't have enough energy to paint. Then just vibe. 7 a.m. I can't do that anymore. I mean, I could. I could 100% do that. But, like, I would never grow. My controller just stopped working? I don't... Okay. Hello? Yeah, I thank you for pausing. It just stopped working. Hello? Hello? Okay. That happened? That was a thing? Yeah. I'm not just gonna end in the middle of a run. I'm just saying that 5 a.m. is our end time. Ending at 7 a.m. doesn't work out. Because Twitch is bad.
You look like you're in a rush, though there's always time for a quick snack, right?
So I have to take that time and put it towards other things.
It'll be my pleasure.
Ooh, that's good.
Which was the podcast, but you know, you see how that went. Stream back to 10 for longer streams. That's not it. It's not the start time and end time. It's the length. Sitting here and streaming 8 hours every single day, it's like, if Twitch's discoverability was not garbage, then that would be like a viable like plan. But like, it's not. Twitch is bad, so streaming 8 hours a day doesn't get me anything other than enjoyment. So I stream for 6 hours, roughly. Sometimes more, sometimes not. Usually more. We're right on the money.
Thank you, mate.
And then work on other stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Kill or be killed.
Is your love and affection? Oh, don't get me wrong. I wish I could stream just all the time. I wish the moment that I woke up, I was streaming, and the moment I went to bed, I stopped streaming. But it's not viable with Twitch anymore. I wish I had another YouTube show going every Thursday like I did with the podcast, and I would love to do that again.
Yes.
I would love to have a show going up on Thursdays. But I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything I want to do that I can keep doing consistently. It's Max Life. I mean, sure.
To my health. Off we go.
Did I miss a birthday story time in Insano for Maker? Yep.
Come on, then.
Yep. Yep, you did. There was 17 snowmen. Podcast for you regular swap out guests. I don't want to do podcasts. There was a lot more issues for me there than just scheduling. I just didn't like it.
Which way?
Athena. I'm not doing another podcast.
In the name of Hades.
We'll watch the VOD later. It'll be up after stream tomorrow on the YouTube. What else would you consider? That's the thing. I don't know. I guess this one. I'm not really getting a lot of good. It has to be something related to gaming. I just don't know what.
Anybody from attempting to leave Asphodel late, Bernie?
This is probably the best one I could have gotten because he just throws his shit into the lava. He just yeets his children into lava. Come on. Easy.
And clear.
Boop. Yep. What are you guys saying? Now you sure it would help with discoverability other than straight up meme videos and compilations? Big pass. Big pass. So you said meme titties? Basically the same thing. Came to Twitch because I was running out of content on YouTube, so maybe just regular gaming YouTube channel. Those don't work anymore. You guys stream down for regular content and YouTube exclusive content. Let's plays don't work on YouTube anymore. Unless you're someone big like Jacksepticeye or Markiplier and stuff like that. Unless you're already big, making Let's Plays does not work anymore on YouTube. Unless you know somebody. Ethan from Current Gameplays. He gained friendship with Markiplier. Markiplier dragged him up. So unless you know somebody in the business, or you are already defaultly big from years ago, Let's Plays don't work anymore. Make a story for a game. That's what I was going to go to college for. I mean, hide the fact that it's a stream. A lot of YouTubers just do streams and edit them to be more compact for YouTube. I'd be down for that, but I wouldn't be able to do that. I would have to hire an editor for that, because that's too much. I want to do something similar to Gaming Last Week. I want it to be gaming related. I want it to be short form content, under 10 minutes, and I want it to be highly edited content. But I don't know what that would be. I don't know what it would be about. I don't know what to focus on. I know that's what I want, but I don't know what focus to do it on. So right now, there's just Gaming Last Week. I don't know what else to focus on. Okay, some indie developers and what they work on. I don't know. I'll figure something out eventually. I like the game recaps. Those will always happen. They're just regular. Wow. That being said, that Spider-Man recap did not get as much love as the work I put into it deserved. That was shit. But, you know, whatever. It'd be like that sometimes.
That's it for us, Fidel.
Just trying to help. I mean, thank you for trying to help. Thank you. It's just something that I gotta figure out on my own, though. Unfortunately. Because it has to be something that I'm interested in, that I like, and it's very specific for me. Like, gaming news is something that I enjoyed watching, and I wanted to, and I already kept up with before. So because of that, I started Gaming Last Week. So it's like, it needs to be something that I enjoy, that I want to do, but it's finding that. It's gonna take me some time. Because I don't want to do the default content that everyone else does. I'm stubborn. I feel like everyone else just goes to YouTube and makes like tutorials like how to go on Twitch, get 500 viewers in one day. You know, I feel like every single Twitch streamer is doing that nowadays, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to make the default content that everyone else makes. Because I'm stubborn. Even though it works for them, I'm just stubborn.
Moving right along.
No. Did you enjoy it? That's the main thing. Yeah, and I feel like something like that, I would just... It would I don't want it to be a grind. Like, even though I love Gaming Last Week and I love making Gaming Last Week, and I'm never going to stop making Gaming Last Week, the biggest flaw with Gaming Last Week is after the week's over, the video loses relevance. I wouldn't say that. Really, after the month is over, the video loses relevance, because, like, the whole thing about news is that it's new. Once it's no longer new, then it loses relevance. Bad stories, but it's something both enjoyable. I mean, it's not that I wouldn't. Faith, thank you for the 17 months. Glad you're enjoying your emotes and your moods. It's not that, and also, how you doing, Faith? It's not that I wouldn't enjoy making those kind of videos.
Is he? He's in your father's service now. He's never getting out. Neither are you.
No, that's not acceptable to me. None of it.
How bold. So what do you intend to do? You're leaving anyway.
I'll figure something out. But you do something for me in the meantime. Don't give in to what you're feeling now, alright? Achilles loves you still. Like you don't know.
Does he? I'm past the point of making promises, but I pray the fates help you in your endeavors there.
That's the one.
Thanks, sir.
So be it.
Last week has been going for a year now. Yep. And it's just now gaining any traction.
Or the other.
You're very kind.
But yeah, it's not that I wouldn't enjoy making tutorials. I probably would. I mean,
hey, got
I like what I do, and sharing that with others would be great. It's the fact that literally every other streamer does it. Like every single one. Because it works.
If you had given due consideration to this matter, then I doubt you would have chosen this outcome.
Because it works, and it really does blow people up really fast by making good tutorial, educational videos. Like, it really does work. I just, I don't want to do what everyone else does. I want to bring something unique. I want to bring something that nobody really does. And that's hard to find. That's a hard thing to find. It's hard to find something that's both unique and entertaining. Like I said, I've been making Gaming Last Week for well over a year now. And it's just now gaining traction. And it's barely any traction. Good night, dude. Have a good sleep. Yeah, I love you. Mwah!
You see, I have my father's temper, Zagreus. I am able to keep it in check, though I expect you to do your part.
George, maybe you gotta do it until you grow enough that you can do something unique and not worry about growth. No, the thing is, there is no such thing as growing enough. Like, there's no limit. Like, I get to fucking... Let's say I get to 200 punch one use. I just did the thing with him. That's shitty. It's a shitty thing to give me after I just did one. You couldn't have given me that later? It's like I could have used this later. These are both replenish one use. Fucking shit, dude. Come on, Athena. You couldn't have given me something. You couldn't, like, just one room earlier. Fuck you. I'm re-rolling.
These.
I'll do this one. There's no such thing as growing enough. Because, like, let's say I start making YouTube tutorials on how to grow on Twitch or whatever the fuck, right?
More long spears.
What happens there is one day I stop making those videos to either make something I enjoy more or just focus on streaming. That audience that was there for those videos doesn't just stick around. They would slowly but surely drain away.
In the name of Hades.
Like the fan art trap? Yeah, if you just make art for one streamer or whatever the fuck, then, like, yeah, you're gonna grow. But the second you stop it happened to me. Like, I integrated myself so much into the He Who Shall Not Be Named's community. I integrated myself so much into that community. We got raid after raid. I was growing at a rapid rate. We were holding like 60 to 70 people a stream, to the point where, like, last July, not this year's July, the year before's July, I thought we were going to get partnered. Like, we were on the edge. And then it kind of stagnated. And then the next year, I thought we were going to get partnered this year. This year, I thought we were going to get partnered. Because of all the raids we were getting in the support. Then, it was revealed that he was just a shitty person. Just absolute trash. So then, a whole bunch of those people, not you guys, obviously, even though you came from there, but a lot of the lurkers disappeared. Even a lot of the non-lurkers just slowly disappeared. And then over time, as we've been going, we've been streaming for years. A lot of you guys have been here for years. We started to slowly but surely lose people that were like regulars. because they've just been watching me for so long and I haven't been growing. It's just been the same thing all the time. Because every single night it's just me sitting around and hanging out. So like we've slowly but surely been losing regulars, and it's just that's the cycle. So like I need to make more unique content to bring more people in. But the problem is finding that unique content. You see what I'm saying? Does it make sense? Does it make sense where my mind is right now? This one. Wait, should I get the cast? No, I'm gonna get this one. I want you to grow, but I think you should do what you want. Exactly. I'm not gonna sit here and just make YouTube tutorials. If I could think of like a interesting way to do that, then yeah. But I would love to have something that is in the vibe of gaming last week. Just don't know what that would be. But yeah, just slowly but surely people stopped coming to stream. Be it the regulars or be it the fucking the lurkers. Couldn't think of the word. Slowly but surely people just stopped coming. And it sucks. But it's what it is. People have their own lives and they can do whatever they want. I don't expect anything of anybody, but that doesn't make it not suck, you know?
Farewell for now, sinister ball of butterflies.
Like, let me make that clear. I don't expect anybody to come to stream or anything. But that doesn't make it suck any less, you know? Several of those were time issues because life is, you know, not just stagnation. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't expect people to come to stream or anything, but that doesn't make it not suck. That doesn't lessen the amount that it sucks. I understand that people have lives and they can do whatever they want. But it still sucks. And it's just because we haven't been growing. There's a game you don't want to watch. It makes it so much easier to break the cycle of coming regularly. And that's what happened with Ghost of Tsushima. And I forget what the other one was. I played something directly after it. Something, I don't remember. But people like didn't want to watch it, so they just stopped coming, and then it broke the cycle. That was cool. This is a really good run, by the way. I know we're just like shooting the shit right now, but like this is a really good run.
Who should I give this to?
22. Sadly, just being a rad, cool dude doesn't pay the bills these days. Be like that. Happened to me with something, I forgot what. Nothing's really caught my attention on Twitch lately other than Persona 4. Persona 4.
Something I can use.
Hermes or money? Hermes. Please have the attack rate.
This message.
Yes! Oh, yes! This is good. This is a good run.
Gentlemen.
Well now, Asterius, he's returned. And this time we shall have to vanquish him without the aid of our divine armor. A worthy challenge, no?
Be cautious not to underestimate him, King. He has proved troublesome before.
I beat you with the armor, dog.
Nonsense, my friend. For how can one underestimate that which deserves no esteem whatsoever? Together now, attack!
How's that?
I didn't realize he would do the third. Your turn.
Guide my hand.
Scratching my nose, not fair, Aphrodite. Mark.
There is no greater pleasure than to send my spear straight into you and back, demon.
Easy. Not the run. This is not the run.
It's dark, all right. You are my biggest fan.
My only fan.
Champion of Elysium.
Yes.
I thwarted him, all right.
I've seen people do sequels and stuff. Perhaps it's something you can ponder over. Always happy to be here for where I can. Gotta have some, I don't know. People love anthems and shit. Video emotes and things. Not sure how that works. There are a couple games I'd love to watch you play. I'd support as always. Well, there's going to be a survey at the end of the year where you can write down those games, and I may or not do them. I don't know. I tend to forget a lot of the games that people recommend me because I'm a shitty human being. Sonic's your biggest fan? My only fan. Sonic is my... I've limited my OnlyFans. Only Sonic is allowed to subscribe to it. And buy it for you to play. Dang, I gotta do that. OG Paper Mario. Probably one day. I don't know. It's just I just gotta keep on pumping. I enjoy what I do. And like... Literally, like, the worst case scenario is I get a real human being job and I just pay for an editor. Like, that's like the worst case scenario. But, you know. I just need to make more content.
Cheers, mate.
After you deflect, briefly gain 20% chance to deal critical damage. Sure.
Thanks, you two.
I'm gonna save the rest of my money. For now. Like, your inner child. I'd like to see you play. If you haven't already. I don't know what that is. Chat, pick one. Athena, pomegranate, Dionysus, heart, or coin. Take your pick. Theo?
Try this way.
Okay. Fate, thank you for everything. Sub to Moonkin, VV Sum, Frozen Hockey, Honey Pun, nailed it. How, when, where, why, who, what, Lawrence Orson, Master R50, Reebs, and Morphonios. Hope you all enjoy your emotes and your balloons. Please thank Fate. You didn't have to do that.
Huh?
But thank you. We're rich. Let's buy a pool. We already have a pool. But it's a pool that tells us how many times we've died.
Time to deal with Father's pest problem, I guess.
Fine. Not bad. Boop.
Phew.
There we go.
Olympus, I accept this message.
I do agree, though. I do think, out of everything that I have, I do think that the alerts are the thing that needs the upgrade, but I don't really know what. I don't really know what yet. But I do think the alerts need a little bit of an upgrade. Something to think about. I need some sort of call. Hate his cast, and the after party's not that great. Your health is low after encounters restored to the threshold. I'm gonna do this. I like the harmonicas. Maybe add Dingle harmonica reward. I think the harmonicas will stay. I like the theme. I don't know what yet. I don't know. That's something to think about. Athena, pomegranate, heart, or gold. Lots of people are going to experience a shift with the DMCI thing. What do you mean? Palm paradox?
Let's see what's in here.
Gold, that's the pawn. Could you tell what was happening in that room? Because I couldn't. I didn't know what was just happening. Serious people go for the bit noise, dance, chaos, and choose. Yeah, but I don't use a webcam. Well, actually,
Found it already. I'll just tuck that away.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's something.
That's a good noise. I actually already have a dance that I do. It just requires dingles. And it's not active right now because I had to remove the copyrighted music.
Find some satyrs to get out of here.
Wait, there's a fish somewhere. I got priorities. Oh, it's all the way over there? Okay, I'll do this first. Athena. Yeah.
Just what I need.
That's the one. And pictures means blah, blah, blah. I'd be sad to lose the goose. I'm going to be adding more dingles eventually. We'll build up a collection of dingles. Just in time. I don't want to add 80 at once. Critical effects deal even more damage. Yeah.
Fishing time?
Hang on, Serby. I gotta fish a little.
Come on out.
It's a gup.
Just a gup.
Cause I'm just a gup.
Cerberus accepts the satyr sack.
You a collection of dingles? What do you mean?
See you, boy. Into the cold.
I think we got this. Not a bad idea, Boost.
No matter how quickly you're able to get here, I shall be waiting.
Aren't Dingle's pancakes droppings? Yes.
Subjects to stay out of this.
Darkness.
Positively, man.
You and your relatives.
Hey, your relatives too. Didn't even use a death defiance. Got close. Easy, dude.
How is this possible? That this... How dare you?
The robots don't poop? Why do you think they're nuts?
Homies
And or bolt? No, they're both the same thing, I think. I don't know. Wait, don't bolts... I think bolts have the screw part. And then nuts are just like the you know? I think they are different. What is that? 7? I think that's 7 out of 10. Bolts have the screw, yes? Yeah. That's 7 out of 10. Is the crit thing on here? Yeah. Is the attack speed on here? It doesn't look like it. Which is the attack speed one? Is it this? This? I think it's this. Okay, let's remove concentrated knuckle. Is it this one? Yeah, there you go. That's what really won it. Yeah.
Blood.
Mom! You could revamp the Discord too.
Just
I don't know what I would revamp it with. I like the Discord. I like having the 2 channels. Well, 3.
Beautiful.
I screw it out of NSFW. I mean, that's just acid. Yes!
Caught me a trout.
That's a good get. Hey, Ma.
Zagreus.
I'm here, Mother.
Hang on, let me look around, Ma. Give me a second. Alright, hey, Ma.
Zagreus. It's wonderful to see you, but I need to ask something of you. That you not visit me again here in this place. Both for your safety and for mine.
The fuck, Ma?
For what? Because of what would happen if the Olympians found out? So after everything, you're taking Father's side in all of this?
I am. Your father is no fool when it comes to matters such as this. Besides, all that has happened, it's my fault. I was selfish. And now both sides of our family threaten to be torn apart.
Your fault? So let's say you never left Olympus. Then it'd be just like you thought until quite recently, I think. That I'd never existed. Besides, they haven't found out any of this. What makes you so sure they will all of a sudden?
Nyx may be veiling you from them as she veiled me when I fled here myself. But even her own powers aren't infallible. Each time you visit me, you are incurring risk. One small slip, and they shall find me. Discover your deception. Go home, Zagreus. Please.
Go home with me, Mother. You came here under false pretenses. I haven't fought all this way over and over again only to turn back now. I need you in my life. How can you just turn me away like this?
The mommy's boy.
Oh, Zagreus. I cannot return. After all that happened between Hades and me, and everyone, I just cannot fathom the idea. Besides, the risks we're taking would be even greater if Olympus were to find me there with him and you.
Then you're just going to stay here, alone in the middle of nowhere, in this little garden, forever, after we part ways, just like that.
My son, I know you've made hard choices and sacrifices to be here with me. And I'm forever grateful to have finally met you. This is my home now, yes. While your home is below. Please, if not for your sake, then for mine, do not return. I love you, Zagreus. Goodbye.
Mother, blast.
Sorry, Ma, I got 3 more times to come back. Sorry, Ma, we gotta visit 3 more times. All Nick's gotta do is not fuck up for 3 more times.
You can't do this to me.
Hi, Dad.
How could he? You. I understand you have attempted to persuade our court musician to resume his craft. That is among the relatively useful tasks to which you have applied yourself of late.
Feel I killed Hades? Nice. I'll do it 9 more times.
I can't be completely sure, but what you said just now, I think contains some of the component pieces of a compliment?
I'm certain that your boasts and twists of words shall soon inspire him to greater acts of compositional superiority one of these days or nights.
Your methods didn't seem to do the trick.
Dang it, we fucking talked to you about fucking bringing his fucking wife back, dude.
The Hound of Hell barely regards the prince, having been sated for the time.
You've always been there for me,
55
boy.
runs. That's not bad. I don't really know how many runs it took me because I played the game before. Like I don't really know.
Achilles.
It took me like 20 some runs to beat him, but like I played the game before that, so.
You'll get them next time, Prince. I'm sure of it. I think.
Well, them is the fates, so I don't think so.
Just giving you a nudge. It's almost 8 o'clock.
Almost. Actually, it's almost 8 o'clock or 6 o'clock. You want to get tech.
May you emerge from all of this unscathed, my friend.
Take care, mate.
Hi.
What is the matter, child? I sense your distress, not the specific cause.
Mother doesn't want to see me again. I mean, she asked me not to return. Thinks the risk is too great.
Oh. That is a fair enough assessment. What shall you do?
I'm going back.
Good.
May I help you?
What?
I'm not even remotely interested in chatting with these Zagreus.
Something smells good.
Where's my trout? My gut. Thank you for the demo.
Fair market value.
Decorative vendor sells you well. It shows you how many times you try. No, I know. But I've beaten him 7 times now. So it would be a lot more than you. At this point. I wanted something with the diamond, but I don't remember what. There's a bat cage or a shortcut to the Grey Hall? So why? I guess that's on like near the pool. Flex light in a frankly upsetting pattern. I like the disco ball we got. I don't need that. Table entertainment contains a variety of frankly unplayable games. Remains firmly rooted no matter one's strength. Showcases broken weapons from historic speed. Let's get the likeness of Achilles.
Work approved. If I'm to keep seeing my chamber walls, they might as well not be completely barren.
What fishing does?
Why don't you clean
What does
your
fishing
chambers
do?
rather than adorn them?
It gives you rewards like gems and shit. Just different ways to get rewards. You have a disco ball? Yeah. It was like 4 diamonds or something. It wasn't worth it. But you know what? I got it. Get the aquarium.
Here you go. The head chef certainly is going to need a place to safely care for all the fish I've been hauling in.
Last that I checked, this was not Poseidon's domain.
It might be. You don't know. Kinda knows. I guess I should probably get these, huh? I'll save up for this one. I'll save up for this one. Gives me max life. It's 5. Still good. Not bad. I mean, at least it's something. Yeah. I could get this, and then Dionysus thing would give me both a pomegranate and health up. I'll get the nectar. So I'll save up for one more.
A fine addition to the bedchambers.
The valor of the great-hearted Achilles is immortalized upon the prince's wall, as though it might stir up more courage from within.
Maybe.
Achilles must have been incredible back when he was alive.
You'll learn one day. You'll get there.
Practice, practice.
My words got lost. I wonder how many times I gotta press this for him to learn. Guess what we're gonna do. I should have boosters on. I'm sorry.
That is a sound.
I wonder if he ever actually learned. Or if I have to do it like between runs.
This is hard.
Yes. I wonder if this actually does anything, or if I have to learn from Orpheus.
Need practice.
Is this not what we're doing? Are we not practicing? Is this not what practicing is? Isn't it 20? I feel like I've done it more than 20. I feel like I've already done it more than 20.
I hate this thing.
Well, that's kind of rude. It didn't do anything to you. You're just trying to learn how to play it. 200? I have to do this 200 times? Did you look it up? Is that real? Whoops. Damn it, my controller got unplugged in. Damn you, USBs! Come on. No? Okay. Can you work? Can you turn on, maybe? Hello? Okay. I googled it. You want to know? Yes. Spoilers? I wouldn't call it a spoiler. I would call it a time saver. Because I am completely willing to say it. Just interact with it several times whenever you go to your room. After a while, you'll start a conversation with Orpheus. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, keep practicing and you'll eventually play. Eventually get another conversation where he comments on your progress. After 2 more conversations, the task will be complete. But what do you have? What? I said there was a new thing. I don't see a new thing.
Speak up.
Oh.
Practice, practice.
I assume that it'll happen in time. In time.
Let's see.
Don't I have 3,000? Working on it. Want to speed it up? Start the run, die right away, play the lyre and repeat? Nah, that's cheaty. That's cheating. That's cheatsy do at least. Yep. What do you have to say to me, Scrub Lord?
Pal, my sources tell me that you made it pretty far, which means my usefulness is coming to an end.
Your usefulness? What, you just mean the standing around letting me lay into you with whatever vicious attack sequence I fancy at the time?
Yeah, once you achieve your goal, my contract's up. You won't need me anymore.
I've completed my goal 7 times.
But only if I leave for good, isn't that right? So if I stuck around, you'd stay here too?
Probably, but wait, you're really gonna stay?
Sure looks that way.
Huzzah! Yeah.
I wish you could test out like hitting him with different abilities, like things that you can get in the dungeon, like Boons. I understand why you can't though. You want to try one more time? Bum dum bum ba fuck. Bum 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 bum. Da 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 ba da bum 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 bum. Bim bim bim. Bo da bum 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 da da da.
You shades hang in there.
Dun dun dun. Oh, Winter wanted to see how many runs I did. I know I beat him in like the low 40s or the low 20s. Pretty sure, but I've done
how many times?
60. I've done 63 runs, and then I've beaten 15,810.
Not even tired.
Enemies.
Thanks.
So, quite a bit. Gotta interact with everyone.